Alright, I'm the General Secretary for United Private Hire Driver, which is a branch of IWGB Trade Union. Now, we've been campaigning for the last 4 years. One of our demands has always been to asking TfL for a cap on private hire license. Yeah? Now, Sadiq Khan and TfL are saying they do not have power to cap this. Yeah? But last week, we made history. Last week, we had 1,000 drivers out here to protest and fight against this congestion charge. Now, the congestion charge, what it amounts to, it starts in April this year. It's £11.50 every day. We also got ULEZ, where we have to pay £12.50 every day. So that's costing drivers £24 just to come and work in London. But according to TfL own assessment analysis, it's only going to reduce congestion by 1%, and that's about 600 cars. But generally speaking, like as a driver, if I came in to London and if I got hit with this congestion charge, I would then try and do as many jobs as possible in this area to recruit that money. So how does that get rid of the congestion problem? Now, a lot of people ask us this question, so it's quite nosy. Now, a lot of people ask us this question, right? How do we, what are we doing about this? And this is because there's 110,000 private hire drivers in London alone. That's 110,000. And then we have 23,000 black taxis. Now, for the 110,000, yeah, according to TfL own analysis, 94% of them are from Bain. That means non-white ethnic minority, whether they're black, Asian, like Pakistani, Bengali, Romanian, like with non-white, there's 94% of us. Now, from the taxi, and I have every respect for them, they go out there, do the knowledge, they work hard, and they have the right to apply for hire. But for the 23,000 drivers, we have 5 separate organisations inside TfL representing them. But we have always asked for TfL to give us, a dedicated private hire drivers, a voice as a stakeholder so we could fight these things. And for years, TfL has denied us a voice. And this is why we're in this situation today. Because it's easy for TfL to set up sham organisations like PHP, LPHCA. We have GMB Union, but the problem with GMB Union is they represent taxis, they represent operators. Now, United Private Hire Drivers is solely set up to represent drivers. And every day we help drivers with issues with TfL. We help many issues with operators. We help drivers with issues with rental companies. So we're always out there fighting for our members. But it comes at a cost. Membership is £8, £8 a month. But there's 2 reasons to join the union. One is to protect yourself. Secondly, you join in solidarity. We need to unite, we need to be together, and we need to fight. Now, going back onto the TfL issue as a stakeholder, why do you think they're denying us rights in there? Because, and we say this again and again, it's the racist institute. TfL is a racist institute where they're denying us access or voice. And this is why today we're out here campaigning, and it's a hard battle, but we have to keep at it. We've got to unite, we've got to put our difference aside, we've got to come together, and every Monday we need to be out here together and try and overturn this congestion charge. Now, there's many ways that TfL could do a better job. Like I said, first thing they could do is put a cap. Secondly, if they want to, they should then charge it to operators. Let operators pay for it, because already the operators have to record every driver they have on their books and all the jobs that are being allocated. And they could set up some kind of system where the operators are paying for this. And as it is, drivers are already suffering with so many drivers out there. And I've been in this trade since 2006, and all I've seen is the fares going down every day. So if we don't do anything, it's just going to get worse and worse. And the problem is, the facts are, drivers would go out there and they would work, even if they're earning £3 an hour, if they have to work 70 hours. But that's not quality of life. We all have rights. We're all entitled to basic human rights. And that means we shouldn't have to work 70, 80 hours just to make above minimum wage. Now the worker status that we won in court against Uber, that means it's a worker status, Limb B workers. That means you still remain self-employed, but certain companies like Uber have to abide by the minimum employment laws, and that includes one, you earn minimum wage per an hour, and that's after your expenses. If you work a whole year, you're entitled to holiday pay, and at the same time you also had trade union recognition. So what it does is it just sets the floor. So for example, if you're earning £50 an hour, you carry on earning that. But what it does is it puts companies like Operator in an awkward position where they cannot expand the way they are. Like they can't go out there and mass recruit to have or flood our streets in London with drivers on every street corner. They can't reduce fares to attract more and more customers, because if they do, it will cost them money. And it's unfortunate today we're in a situation where Uber has come into the market so aggressively that all other companies around them are slowly dying out. So that means, and it happened to me where I got kicked off Uber's platform, I could no longer go out there and work for another company because they do not have the same work as Uber have. So it's just like, it is what it is. So like I said, you would find drivers that would work for £2 an hour, £3 an hour, and this is why we have these laws in this country to protect us from being exploited. Yeah. So guys, it's important you join a union. Don't join UPHD. You're welcome to join any other union out there, but join a union, be involved, come to these demos, let's fight together, join us and support us. Thank you everyone.